you were still alive, Inspector. You'd know how to stop these zombies. Ah, you there. Could it be? You have come to offer your services to me. Yeah. Oh, but where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Nashu, Great Agent of Inquiries, Extraordinary Inspector. At least, that's what I'm trying to be. It's not quite as easy as he made it look. Inspector Hilidibrand was a great man, a real Eorzean hero. We traveled the world, me and him, solving cases and thwarting evil. No matter the mystery, you could always count on the inspector to solve it with style and grace. Oops, I had that backwards. Shh, quiet. But then, there was the final case. The case of the century, he called it. How to stop the Red Moon from destroying the world. To save us all, flew into the sky, and all I could do was watch. But then he came back down, and he... Ooh, echo. This is all a joke. A big, funny joke. Right, Inspector? Any moment now, you burst out of the ground and shout, "Surprise! Had you fooled, eh? And we'll laugh. And laugh." Hilidibrand Mandeville, beloved son. Sniffle sob. They say no one remembers the Warrior of Light. The Warriors of Light. Their names, their faces, all gone forever. But I remember you, Inspector. No, gentleman, hero, Hilidibrand. I can never be the hero you were, but I'll do my best to try. Ta-da! I, Nashu, Inspector Extraordinaire, will carry on your legacy. Yay! Legacy. So I told myself, well, Nashu, there must be a leader, a head zombie, who tells the rest what to do. Therefore, all we need to do is kill him. Again, that is. Unfortunately, I don't know where he is, or how to find him. But now that you're here, my faithful assistant, you can carry the one good idea I came up with so far. Well, you can try the one good idea I've come so far. If you go to where these dapper zombies were last seen in southern Thanland, you might find them. And then you could, you become their friend and ask to meet their leader? Yes, that's sure to work. Yeah, totally. Did you find the zombies? You did? That's wonderful. I've been so busy too. The head zombie will rue the day he meets me. You'll see. So, tell me, what did you learn? This here. Oh, so you weren't able to make new friends. Oh, that's a shame. This is parchment. This is a map of the Sagoli Desert. There's a spot marked here in the south. And look, there's something written here. A gentleman is, rather than does. That sort of reminds me of, well, no matter. Let's see where this map takes us. Assistant, onward to the Sagoli. Hello, lady. I don't think I misread the map. Maybe they're just shy, though. I say we call out to them, throw them, and let them know we come in peace. And when their leader shows himself, we strike. Let's do that. Zombie! Ah! Who summons the gentle dead man? They live, they live, and we hunger. Uh-oh. It's a zombie movie. My brothers, lend me your ears. A gentleman does not dine upon his guests. Spare this fine gentleman and fair lady your mastications. Withdraw, I say, and harass them no more. Up in the sky, look! It's a bird! No, it's an airship! No! It's the inspector! We hear, and we obey. Ow. It is you! It really is you! I knew nothing could kill the great Inspector Hilidibrand. Hilidibrand? Who is this Hilidibrand of whom you speak? My name is Zombiebrand. Devourer of brains, undead overlord extraordinaire. What are you saying? You're not an undead overlord. You're a gentleman inspector. Inspector Overlord. Inspector Overlord. Oh, Inspector. You're just confused, though. Don't worry, I'll knock some sense back into that noggin of yours. Holy fuck, she's gonna drop bombs on him. Stay your hand, milady. You know not what you do. Even if we're to esteem gentlemen, you prompt me to be the concussive force of the blast is more likely to liquefy mine. If crashing to the ground made you forget, then an explosion of equal force ought to make you remember. I'll save you, Inspector, or kill you trying. Oh my god. See, even you acknowledge upon this plan result in my... death! Normally, I would applaud your ingenuity, Nashu, but I would have preferred that you found a more elegant solution. Ah! He remembers me! Inspector Hilidibrand remembers me! Yes, yes, I remember you, my faithful assistant. What I do not quite remember is how I came to be here. Uh-oh. Back to the Calamity. Or the end of the 1.0 version of the game. a dream. I slew a dragon, and... What is this place? And for that matter, who am I? You're dead like us. Alright, join the gang. Come on, let's go. Let's go eat some brains. Flexi! He made friends with the undead. I, Hilidibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have awoken at last. I always knew you'd come back to us. Be it Red Moon or Black Dragon, no fiend is a match for my legendary might. And who might this fine gentleman be? Could he perhaps be one of my many admirers? Oh, but what is this faint tingling sensation in my arm? This ringing in my ears, this dizziness. Could it be a case? Dun, dun, dun. That's not all. There's more. There's more. There's more to come. Back in the saddle. A mild concussion will not sway Inspector Hilidibrand from his true calling. And he must have have some sort of quest to go there. Verily, it could be naught else. Somewhere nearby, dastardly doings are afoot, and only I can thwart them. Copious quantities of sand, unbearable heat. Aha! The Sagoli Desert. I'd bet my life on it. Which means Ul'dah is but a short trek away. Yes, it all fits. Only that den of inequity could so violently trigger my keen investigator's sense. Fear not, low law-abiding citizens. Inspector Hilidibrand shall soon deliver you from evil. Yay! Well, hello. Your pardon, you wish to question me as to the whereabouts of that deviant running about town dressed in rags? Do I look like a reporter for the Mithril Eye? I do not consort with perverts. What? You're looking for a half-naked Highlander? What, likes to catch criminals? I think I remember a thing like that. If you manage to find this inspector friend of yours, tell him to do something about that god's damned duelist. Me mate's pa's cousin's kid's best friend's lost his blade the other day to that bastard. Batolov. Sorry, lad. But is the information you want, you'd be best served by going to Wymond. The only rumors I've heard are those about the weapon thief. Calls himself a duelist, or so I hear. But when you don't allow your opponents to refuse, well... I take it you've dealt with that zombie problem, eh? So do tell me, just why were they dressing up like dandies? Waymond! Hey, Waymond! Thal almighty bugging me and bleeding spear, the dead have risen, and they're walking the streets of Ul'dah. No need for melodrama, my good man. As you can see, reports of my death were greatly exaggerated. It's true. He's not a zombie. I checked. How did she check? Aye, so you do seem to be hale and healthy, which, begs the question, how in the seven hells did you survive that fall? Why question divine providence? What matters is that Eorzea's champion has returned, and that he, and by that I mean I, bring this thieving duelist to justice. Heard about that, did you? Might be harder than you think. I got no inkling of that fellow's current whereabouts. Inconceivable! I refuse to believe that the ever-inquisitive, ever-ambitious, ever-reliable Weybud is without a single shred of information, even one of dubious relevance. Well, make no promises, mind you. But there was some small talk of a fair maiden that said her most... This knave assaults young woman as well! The audacity! I should fly to her side at... Why, if it isn't the gentleman from the Sigoli! A serendipitous encounter indeed, unless you seek the belligerent duelist. Capital. It will be invigorating to engage a friendly battle of wits. Already the spirit of competition fills me. Come, Nashu, we must away! Damn it, Hildy. Ain't told you the lass's name yet. After her own heart. Wayman believes it would be best if you assisted Inspector Hilidibrand in his investigation. Well, Gorath, as you might as well go after him. He'll be disappointed if you don't. The lady in question is named Yellow Moon. She's a woman with a taste for the finer things in life. Safe to say, you'll find her getting fitted for something in the Weaver's Guild. Most every day. Good luck with the inspector. Yellow Moon! Hello, Yellow Moon. How are you? My beloved Pure Heart was unlike any wand you've ever seen. Elegant, refined, a perfect accessory for any cultured woman. You'll bring it back to me, won't you? A priceless possession, callously ripped from the hands of its owner. The lady weeps, and the wind bears her sorrow to his ears. What gentleman could hear this clarion call and not beg the honor of the championing her cause? What in the world? I swear to you, here and now, I, Hilidibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall scour all creation from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens for your pure heart. What he said. And you, my fellow servant of justice, I see your instincts are not to be underestimated, having guided you to this fair maiden's side. Now this, Miss Moon, what can you tell us of the theft? Theft, sir, to be precise. My pure heart was only the most recent item to be taken from me. I'm certain I had it when I left home the other day after I browsed the latest fashions at Sunsilk and took in the match at the Coliseum. I realized it was gone. So, the time and location of the theft are unknown. Essential details, without which we cannot solve the case. There is but one logical course of action. Miss Moon, to coax the hidden clues from your memories, we must reenact that fateful day's execution to the Sunsilk silk tapestries. Peace, we out. Miss Moon, would you be so kind as to describe your visit in detail on the day in question? Nothing unusual happened, but if you insist, I was pondering whether or not to purchase a new dress when a man approached me and confessed his undying love. What sort of man says that to a complete stranger, I ask you? Naturally, I was taken aback. I dropped my purse in shock, not intentionally, on his foot, and he cried out in pain and fled. If I may be so bold, Miss Moon, that strikes me as a most unusual happening. In any case, it appears to be completely unrelated to the theft. Let us next proceed to the Colosseum and see what you remember. She's sleeping. Once again, Miss Moon, if you would be so kind as to tell us what you remember. Well, like before, nothing unusual happened. I felt like gambling that day and was debating which match to observe, when a gladiator approached me from behind and confessed his undying love. Naturally, I was taken aback. I whirled about and struck the man in the face with my purse in shock. Not intentionally. Unfortunately, since I was carrying a tremendous sum of money, my purse weighed about six score ponzies, and the blow was enough to render him unconscious. 120 ponzies, Miss Moon! You are a remarkably strong woman. Which is precisely why you were targeted. Oh, it's so obvious in hindsight. The thief bore you a grudge. No, it's more than that. He hated you with a passion. These sure are a lot of giant crates in Ul'dah at the Weavers Guild, at Sunsilk Tapestries, and here too. Hint, hint, foreshadowing. These crates are everywhere, Gorath. I wonder what's inside, but I don't see how we can open... Ah, of course! I still have plenty of explosives. Here, why don't you try? It'll be fun! Here we go. Here goes nothing. Ah, look at that! Perspiring man. Well, hello. Oh, gods have mercy! Wow, there are people in there. I guess that explains the breathing and... Isn't that Yellow Moon's pure heart? Inspector! Oh, Inspector, look! Dumbass, turn the fuck around. At the very heart of every crime rests a single, unassailable truth reached only by navigating a web of falsehoods and contradictions. Hearken to me now! For as a shepherd leads his flock, I shall guide you to my irrefutable conclusion. A gladiator professes feelings only to be rejected and physically assaulted in response, wounding his pride as a warrior and man. Resenting her prowess whilst recognizing his weakness, he carries out a more feasible vengeance. He robs Yellow Moon of her weapon, the pure heart. Inspector, we found the pure heart. These strange men are sneaking around town and wooden crates had it. It's not what you think. We're not thieves. We're devotees. Yellow Moon is our sun and stars. We only wish to keep her safe from harm. And Should she misplace an item from time to time, we'd collect it for safekeeping. Nothing untoward. You deviants were behind all the thefts? All this time? You've been stalking me? What nerve? Ah, such unbridled fury, such righteous indignation. We should be glad to accept the goddess's punishment. Goddess? Devotees? But of course! That I had you inspect those crates was a stroke of genius indeed. As I was elucidating a moment ago, those fiends are obviously the ones responsible for the recent rash of weapon thefts, as those thefts were carried out by a single individual, you imbecile. Least you've forgotten, the culprit is a duelist. He only claims his victims' weapons after defeating them in single combat. If your powers of observation are as great as you claim, you should have deduced that those buffoons in boxes were incapable of such. I should know. I'm a reporter for the Mithra Eye. My name is Ellie, and I've been investigating these incidents for weeks. Inspector Hilidibrand, gentleman investigator and agent of inquiry, I presume. You're looking well for a dead man. Would you like to meet one of the duelist's victims? I'll introduce you with pleasure. You'd be willing to share such precious information with me? Your generosity is commendable, Miss Ellie. May this mark the beginning of a long and beautiful friendship. Yes, very good. The name of the man is... Huh? Where the bloody hell do you think you're going? I haven't told you anything yet. He kind of does that. What's up, Ellie? The Immaculate Deception. Having no other recourse, Ellie would instead tell you the identity of the victim. I suppose since you're the imbecile's friend, you intend to help him. The man you want to find is an adventurer named Humphrey. At present, he can be found at the Golden Bazaar. With luck, a good inspector may find his way there by the time you arrive. If not, then so be it. I wonder what will happen when he discovers that the victim is a perpetrator as well. I'm Humphrey, and you are? At last! I caught up with you. You there, young sir. I am told you are a victim of the marauding duelist. Me? A victim? How amusing. You amuse me. True. I was challenged by the duelist not long ago, but where he thought to find a whelp, he found a warrior of light instead. I defended my honor and my blade. See for yourself. You mean you won? That's amazing. Ha! Well, it was nothing compared to what I faced at Cartno. Magic tech to the right of us, magic tech to the left of us, stuck in the middle with Master Lu. We were core. He was a dab hand in the old magic he was. I tried to save him, of course, but there's a limit to how many giant beasties a man can... That man is no warrior of light. Because I am. Tell them, Eleazar. Tell them how he lost and surrendered a sword that was not his own. Liar! Scoundrel! I trusted that bastard with me father's blade! Bid him take it to the smithy for restoration. Even gave him a guild to pay for it. Then he comes crawling back, sniveling and begging forgiveness for losing it in a duel. As if that's enough to set things right. Look at me, you bleeding whoreson. Look at me! Me flowing golden locks are no more. I've gotten bald from the stress and heartbreak. I swear to everything holy that you'll face your reckoning if you don't bring her back to me. All right. He beat the shite out of me and took me out the old man's sword. I used the guild to pay for Chirugan. I have no idea where he or the sword is. All right. What am I supposed to do, huh? I can't give him what I don't have unless you help me find the sword. That's what you do, right? Help people. Having no shame, first you claim a legacy not your own, then you beg others to help you with problems of your own making. You will refuse this man, won't you, Inspector? And what of Elazar's flowing golden locks? How were forsaking young Humphrey help the man he has wronged? I shall begin our search for the sword by questioning the people of the Golden Bazaar. Lulu, 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 Lulu. That boy should be ashamed of himself, robbing poor Elazar of a priceless family heirloom. Just goes to show you how you should never trust an adventurer who claims to be a warrior of light. Thieves and tricksters, the lot of them. It may not be the most honorable solution, but mayhap you should consider giving Elazar a counterfeit blade. If the deception brings him peace in his final days, would it be so wrong? Damn. Elazar's sword wasn't much to look at, but at least it was authentic. More than a few collectors have been tricked into purchasing counterfeit relics. Antique swords? Oh, I haven't the foggiest idea about that. A traveling merchant? John Pa is the one you ought to speak with. Assuming he hasn't left. Oh, there you are. Sup, dude? Sup, dude? I'm afraid I have no knowledge of an ancient sword, at least. Not of one I can guarantee to be authentic. You see, any wares I determine to be of dubious origins, I immediately discard in the spring east of Camp Drybone. Although I have no swords for sale at present, I may have disposed of a facsimile similar to the design of the one you describe. This presents a quandary. Though I am loath to deceive the honorable man like Elsa. A well-intentioned ruse may put his heart at ease, thus spurring the rejuvenation of his flowing golden locks, while we continue the search for the genuine article. Well, if there is a sword in that spring, it won't remain there for long. It's one of the most convenient sources of fresh water for the common folk in Camp Drybone. Tisk, you should endeavor to be more optimistic, Miss Ellie, like me. I say we search the spring first before declaring all to be lost. Okay, so I can't talk to either one of those guys. It occurs to me that I'm not yet fully recovered from my immaculated injuries. It would not be prudent to immerse my body in water. Not first without coating it with liberal application of salamander oil, that is. Indeed, on many an occasion, my dearest mother tended to my childhood scrapes just so. You understand the importance of physical rehabilitation, yes? Then you can assist me. You can assist me by pouring the oil all over my body. You? I don't want to pour anything all over you. Nothing, man. This comforting scent. As though I'm a child in her arms. Quickly now before it dries. Knead the oil into my aching flesh. The gel. The pain multiplies manifold gently now. Gently! Oh God, oh God, oh God, yes! At last, my muscles slacken and soften, the warmth spreads, and the pain becomes a pleasure. Oh, 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 oh. Right there. Yes! Keep doing that. Oh, oh well. Right there, yes. Keep doing that. Just like that. Just like... Oh, yeah. Now once more, with feeling. Creepy. Never before have I received such splendid ministrations. Now then, into the spring. You as well, my good man. Hello. You've been productive. Excellent. May I see what you found? Sure. There you go. No sign of the sword Jonjapa mentioned? I see. Oh! Now I'm all wet! What was that anyways? Did something cause you to... Once again, my instincts have guided us to our quarry. That had you searched that section of the spring was a stroke of Inspector, it's bad for your health to conduct investigations in those clothes. I'll go to Ul'dah and fetch you some new ones. How thoughtful of you, Nashu. While you're there, purchase a few bottles of hair tonic for Elazar as well. The newest, most potent blend you can find. Is it not wonderful, my friend? Soon, all of Elazar's woes will be no more. As promised, I return to you your father's ancient blade. Aye, it is her. Every chip and scratch, just I remember. God bless ye, sir. I never expected you would go to such lengths for two strangers without thought of a reward. Altruism is a rare trait these days. 'Tis common enough for you, if you know where to look. A gentleman recognizes the good in every soul and understands that none deserve to be forsaken. Spoken like a true gentleman, though your garments beg to differ. Inspector! I've brought your change of clothing. I also brought a supply of tonic for them from the peddler I met in Pearl Lane. Excellent work, Nashu. If you would just bring me the case. Inspector? Inspector Hildebrand? There appears to be something lodged in my forehead. Could it be a missive from an adoring admirer? You often neglected to pen her name. I shall come to claim the collector's blade. That is supposed to be flattering. Is that supposed to be flattering? No, it's supposed to be intimidating. The duelist wrote this. He's daring you to stop him. A challenge? For me? Oh, at last! The curtain rises. Well, well, if I am to duel the duelist, I must dress for the occasion. Oh my. Perfect. Oh, I missed them. I missed it. Damn. I, Hilidibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, accepts your challenge. He's incredible. So bold, so majestic, just like a warrior of light. No, a gentleman of light. He is exceptionally something. Go, Inspector Hilidibrand! You look amazing! Aw. Hey, his hair's back! Woohoo! Why, Hilidibrand? Who could be this shadowy figure? This is far from the strongest of swords. Blue skies and the rolling desert. How much longer must I seek the blade of legend? Neat. Quest complete! Ha ha ha! Challenge accepted, my worthy opponent. You should not claim the blade. With my, let us call us what it is, genius, I shall... Wait, you wish to duel with weapons, not wits? The bridge hardly seems appropriate for such an epic battle. The three collectors. Hilidibrand will return in the three collectors. Alright. Now I figure how to start that quest. Hey! I know that spear. That's the one I found buried with the pumpkins. Pumpkins sort of remind me of, no, it's gone. Never mind.